always a focus of protecting the paint for this Nets defense, making it tough around the rim, tough at the basket, and we don't see that.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie holding his right knee as he is down. Hayward is going to flush it, and Dinwiddie obviously hobbled after that contact. This was the play, Sarah, as we saw Dinwiddie plant that right foot, go down, and immediately grab around that right knee.
Yeah, and there was no real contact around that area, as you see.
Let me ask you this about Dinwiddie's injury. Like, what are the possibilities? Do they explore a deal for, a secondary ball handler? It doesn't have to be James Harden. Is that something that's on the table?
I think right now you roll with what you got. I mean, you mentioned they have other guys that can play in that role. It's just that Spencer was the best of them, and so it's got to be next man up, and you see where you're standing. But I think that you're now in evaluation mode. You see what do we have, and what I've seen from the Nets so far in the first couple of games of this season is they look like a team that can win the Eastern Conference, and they look like a team that can win the entire thing if they're healthy at the right time. I think Kevin Durant's answered a lot of questions about how he was going to come back from that Achilles injury. Looks great. And so if I'm the Nets, this is evaluation time. And do the backups that I have here. Is the next man up? Is he good enough? If not, you got a couple of months to figure out what you're going to do about it. But I don't know. I don't know if it changes their thinking in terms of James Harden. They can offer what they can offer, right? And Spencer Dinwiddie would have been part of that package. It's hard to trade an injured player, but that it does bring Brooklyn back to the forefront, at least in my mind, as a team that should look at a trade for James Harden. Because if you're in win now mode, you don't want to let an injury like that derail you.